All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol Nndm, Nano Dimensions. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. Hope you guys find this video helpful and informative. And to all my subscribers, welcome back. So Nano Dimensions was on a run, hit $6, it dipped, tried to come back up, missed it by 580, and then it started to fall. Now, something I've noticed here that's really interesting is that the steep fall has actually came to an end, and also volume has slowed down. Now, the rating is still a strong buy. So one of the things that I'm seeing here in this chart is that it's leveling off right about where one of the points that this bullish run actually took off. Like, it took off way down here. It slowed down, it took off again, it slowed down, and it took off again. Now, it hasn't broken through that low of 344. I've said if it breaks through that, it could hit newer lows because that is the lowest point before it skyrocketed all the way up to $6. Now, one of the most important things here too is that it's leveling off there, volume has slowed down, and if you look at analysts, they're all saying that it's a buy or a strong buy. Not just here. Like, do your due diligence and research, you'll see it. It's showing everywhere. So there's some potential here. One of the most important things that I'm seeing here is that there was some profit taking here. This was certainly profit taking. It actually dipped and then it actually brought itself back up. Now, on this dip that we're seeing here, which was probably one of the hardest falls in the last couple of days for Nano, is that this is profit taking again, because it rose up, it got rejected, it didn't reach those highs again, so investors got unattracted to it, and profit taking took on, then uncertainty and fear kicked in, and here we are leveling off. So what does that mean for every investor? Well, there might be an opportunity here if Nano Dimensions does pull through with the innovations that they're talking about, and they also do what is expected, and investors are actually attracted to the product, right? And what services they're going to provide. So I'm seeing it slow down. The 50-day moving average is catching up to the price, and this could change trajectory back into bullish territory if the bulls come in hefty and strong. So we're going to have to pay close attention to how this stock reacts, and we're going to look at our new resistance levels and our new support levels based off of today's reaction. So the resistance level was broken for 30 minutes. That's all it lasted, and the rest of the day it kind of hung out in this channel in a sideways direction. So super important to pay close attention to that fact that it went in a sideways direction and the 50-day moving average is actually catching up to the price. Give me a chance for the bulls to actually break through the 50-day moving average and resistance levels to get back into bullish territory. That's why there's a chance here, but the bulls need to come in hefty and strong. Now, support has changed a little bit, and we're going to talk about the lowest point in this dip, and then we're going to talk about the highest point of the day and this recovery as our supports and resistance levels. Super important to keep these numbers in mind and pay very close attention to how the stock is reacting through these numbers and tomorrow and the days to come, right? We're going to have to see how it plays out. So right now, the 50-day moving average is $4.01. $4.01 needs to be broken through to get back into bullish territory. Currently, we're in bearish territory, and the price is $3.79. So for the bulls to get back into bullish territory, their first step is breaking through the 50-day moving average, and to confirm and pull away from it, they need to break through the resistance level. And our resistance level, which is the highest point reached in the day, was 410. If the bulls accomplish this, they accomplished two things. They got back into bullish territory, breaking through the 50-day moving average, and they broke through the first resistance level that's going to pull them away, confirming they're going further into newer resistance levels and newer highs, away from the 50-day moving average and further into bullish territory. So they need to break through 410. That resistance level needs to be turned into a support so that they can start to break away and hit newer highs and newer resistance levels. Now, another number to pay close attention to if 410 is broken through is 456. But before the bulls can even worry about that and get to that point, they need to break through 410, turn that into a support, and head towards it. Now, it's at 379 currently. And like I said, it's been moving sideways and volume has slowed down. So the bulls need to come in hefty because the tug of war is going to be really strong here for the bulls to actually take advantage of how close the distance is from the 50-day moving average and the price. And if this was to go in this direction, then now we're a lot further from the 50-day moving average. We're a lot further from resistance for the bulls to actually get back into bullish territory. So they need to come in hefty and strong and build momentum so that they can start to reach these newer highs and newer levels. Now, on the other hand, we have what the bears want to do. The bears want to break through support. Their goal is to break through 336 and actually get further away from the 50-day moving average as far as they can. Now, this is the lowest point reached in this bearish trajectory and also the closest number below that number that I spoke about earlier, which was down here at $3.40. Now, it's super important to keep that in mind that if it breaks through that point, it's broken through the support level from the numbers I talked about previously, and it's breaking through the lowest point after hitting these highs and falling down, which is 336. If this breaks through 336, this will start to see newer lows, newer support levels, and the bears will start to try their best to gain control and pull this away from the 50-day moving average as far as they can to hit newer support levels. So I want to emphasize to all investors, pay very close attention to how this stock is reacting and how quickly is it moving to newer lows. Are the bulls even trying to reappear? Because we're already in bearish territory, and breaking through 336 is just confirming that we're in deeper bearish territory and that the bears are gaining more control on this chart. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Share this with your friends and community. Don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. And also, click on the bell so that you don't miss a single video that I post by turning on all notifications and not miss a single video and be up to date on every single chart analysis. At the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video. In that video, I discuss about the S&P 500 index and how it's been rising several points on scheduled dates. On these scheduled dates, the Federal Reserve is pumping the markets. I go into more detail about it in the video that's about to pop up. Click on it. If it hasn't already, it should be popping up soon. But in that video, just to summarize it, if the S&P 500 index is rising on these dates, there's individual ticker symbols rising up with it, anywhere from 30 cents to $3 per share. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but profits are profits, as I always like to say. And it's a strategy that does not confirm or guarantee profits. You have to do your due diligence and research, but it does help every investor maximize profits and minimize losses. I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything in specific. I'm just here to enlighten everyone that there's an opportunity to maximize profits, whether the market's going down or going up, and the charts show it for themselves, and the dates show them for themselves, for as long as the Federal Reserve continues to pump the markets. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.